Hello, this is Vulturefire, and today's video is going to be a Silan Rush. Goal here is to show off why defensive mods are getting nerfed in the next patch, but we'll see if I actually get it. If not, this will be showing how I'm bad at this game, and then I'm going to die. So, I believe this is the list I'm going to go with. It's using a Tree Calamity, which I don't know that I like that much. Right now, I may cut that and check to make sure. I'm trying to remember which deck I actually used. I think it was this one. So overall, our goal here is kind of just to spam Purity for value. So we have this must not be the right list because I don't have Enchanted Armor. Trying to remember what list I used for. Maybe it was this. It should be fine. I don't know if we actually need enchant armor. Although enchant armor is maybe better than, actually it's better than Mind Shield, definitely. So the invest is silly. I probably don't need that. Do we have Arcane Focus? I may not have actually messed with this deck at all since I have at least done that. I don't think I want Arcane Shriek because I just am not a huge fan of that. So we've got Pocket Sand and Pocket Shield. Cauterized should be probably, I know, like, I've been compulsively swapping to defensive mod, but that is, or defensive field, but that's kind of expensive. But in rush mode, you can afford to upgrade it up real quick, which is nice. So Entreat Calamity could be something else. But it's also probably fine here. But Mystical Mod is also very good. I think we'll just go with Mystical Mod. Which can do pretty good work. Yeah, like I said, we will see how this goes. Yeah, all those seem like things we might do. Rush mode, random shrines. I don't want to deal with Emptiness Plus. I would do with one of these two, but not both. Cruelty is still mean, but... Alright, yep, that's everything. So here we go. So I'm currently at, I would say, a 0 out of 10 tilt level, but this is rush mode. So mention in the comments when you think Vulturefire has hit, 5 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 12 out of 10 tilt levels. This is very good. Very happy to see that. These are all very good. We are dealing with Cruelty, which does incline me to... Wow, this is super rare. I didn't know it was possible to have no weather in an S3 rush run. Wow. Huh. Anyway, so we are fighting all of those jerks. Cleanse could matter. Powerful Gain could matter. Powerful gives us scaling, which we otherwise might be short on. Scroll of Recall is very good. Okay. Charred Hobble may not be necessary, but I tend to like it. And then just Charred Mana Shield. Alright, do I want to reroll here? Morbid Overture does give us a kill method. I do like defensive smithing a lot. I also like Spry Vigor. I think we take the Spry Vigor to start with. And then Arcane Silence is amazing. We are dealing with Cruelty Stones, which I do really want to be able to transform. There's a defensive mod. Do I reroll to try and get out another def mod? None of these are the most appealing. Like, this is so much worse than defensive mod. And then, like, Infest is another way to kind of scale. As weird as that is. So I think we take invest. We're absolutely upgrading the defensive mod. And I think we upgrade the defensive field. And we will see how this goes. As far as removals go, we didn't end up picking other growth sources, so I don't want to cut. I don't want to, cut that. I don't necessarily want to cut the Reforge. We probably can get rid of the Frozen Hide, though, because of the defensive mod plus. And then I think we go with this. I'm bad at figuring out what I want to reroll in rush mode all the time. We may want, I think this goes. I think we're just going to set up Curse here. And do this to force out so we can get weak on both of them. Oh man, I didn't think about that. That we have kind of messed ourselves up because of that. We are exploding here. That's fine. But it could be worse. Haha. Trying to figure out what exactly we're doing here. We do need to get tough back. See what we get out of that. I'd like to find defensive mod. No luck on that. We do get to just blow up a bunch. But yeah, no defensive mod is unfortunate, especially since we are exploding twice here. Alright, there's def mod. Quick pitch. Honestly, I don't care that much about getting rid of that stone, because it is nowhere near as much of a threat as the other one. Hand size is kind of a problem though, huh? Alright, I think that means we have to go for mana here. Oop. Okay, can we get down to exact 0? Comes the next question. Yes. This is kind of the point where our lack of scaling comes to bite us, because we didn't end up actually taking any scaling from whatever, so we are now just trying to cannon blast everything to death. And invest is the only scaling we have, and it's not exactly amazing. And of the things I could have, though, just like sitting in our draw pile, I think that's better. Oh, right, we are fatigued because not one jackass. Let's pop you, gets rid of 2 stacks of whatever. Now I could draw here. There's a very good chance this doesn't actually help, but... Oh, that actually helped. So So we do explode here, and unfortunately, our precious defensive mod was unable to help us because of the Doom messing us up. I may have underestimated the threat post here. I think we may be able to get rid of that. I think we're kind of at the point here where we just want to do damage. All right, for once we don't explode because they have hit the end of their cycle. All right. So let's do that. So plan here is we're going to get a lot of value out of this. Yeah, nice. We get uncursed. We want to play that out because we want to use that on the unupgraded one. Oh, right. I was just going to die to that. All right, we're now in better shape because one of them is dead. All right. Rude. Oh, I need to get that out again because we're going to play enough cards here, I think, to justify it. All right. I don't think we're playing enough additional cards here, though, to be worth doing that. All right. And now Cannon Blast should win on our turn. All right. No. This is okay, but I don't think it does enough to help us. I don't think we have quite enough. I do like Spectral Focus a lot. It is somewhat risky into Cruelty, but it also can do a lot of work. Rerolling again. I think Commanding Spirit is something. It's not amazing, but it's something. And then our upgrade here, I think it might be the extra cleanse from Arcane Silence. I could see reforging that. In which case, what? We pitch that? Oh, I should have pitched that, I guess, because I think the Shard Mana Shield is better as a crude plating. Doing this mostly for the week. And we can eat this damage, that's fine. I don't know if this is going to be mana yet. That's very good. Looks like the answer is yes, this should be mana. So the nice thing here is that's going to corrupt the shock and the whatever. So we're just going to dump damage in on you to use up the shock effectively. Right. Not the most efficient way to use this, but I really want to. Good. And there's the Sinister Runestone, which needs to go away, but we do have a Calculated Deception to get rid of it. We don't have draw. We don't need that this turn. We don't actually need that this turn either, though. Oh well. Crystallize. All right, let's pitch that. Reforge one of those. Transform the other one. That we definitely want to make sure is in our draw pile when we shuffle. Kind of hoping to get some mana here. That'll work. Use up the shock there. That used up our other purity, but we were going to waste it on that anyway. Or we're going to waste it on the Doom, I guess. But now, Duke, rude. Very rude. Are going to need at least some shield here. I guess that is also shield, but I should probably prioritize trying to just kill one of these jerks. Oh man, mid-boss is probably just going to kill us, though, it occurs to me. I don't think we have tools to deal with mid-boss right now. We're going to need to get something good from this. We're going to need to get good stuff from this fight. And the elite cards are not going to do it. Should have done that sooner, but better late than never. So I think we need like a Dread Club. Oh, we could use a Boundless Ritual probably. We'd need to line it up, but I think we could. See, I think Boundless Ritual is our planned win con. And that's going to kill you. Just go ahead and freeze you. And should be able to finish off this turn, hopefully without taking any extra damage. Yeah, it looks like we'll be fine. And who knows, we may even get a healing potion if we get really lucky. Nope, no luck. But we didn't lose any health there, but we do not have a plan for mid-boss yet now. I think we take this. Because we can't afford to reroll and get a white flame card, I think. I really want that. All right, so there's our plan, is for that to work somehow. I'm not sure how exactly, but that's our hope. Oh, right, we only have to deal with one idol here, but it is cruelty and not white flame. We would obviously much rather dealt with white flame. All right. Yeah, the purity is obviously annoying. All right, we are going to get to transform that though. That's gone. So we do have a little bit of a problem here in that we have to use up that purity there. Hopefully that draws us. I should have done that differently. I guess it may not have mattered. We can... I don't think this is going to end up mattering this fight. Okay, good. So I was really hoping to see. It's possible that AoE weak was the thing we need to keep so that we could try and use it to strip off purity. But these guys get just so much purity that I'm not sure that was feasible. Alright, so we're going to do this. Just going to draw us Arcane Silence. And we're going to use that next turn. I think we just have to try and focus down the front one. Just like try and focus down one of them. So the annoying thing here is, actually, maybe I was phrasing this just to prevent us from getting triple blasted here. Yeah, I think that's actually worth it. You're going to get triple blasted this turn, probably, but... Okay, so we need to somehow get enough mana for that to be a win condition. I don't know how we're going to do that, but we will. I guess the hope here is that like we can invest and go get lucky. That's not really what we're looking for. That is a start. So Boundless Ritual does not quite do what it says it does. So Boundless Ritual says that it gets double the value. It does not. It gets plus damage equal to how much it does. Which means if we can get extra damage bonuses on it, it'll do a lot more. So like its base damage is 5, but it's at 6 right now. So it's gonna do 6 damage. It's gonna go to 12. We currently can play at 2 plus 4 plus 6. Yeah. So you're gonna do 6, 12, 24. That's not enough to justify it. We're not gonna do that yet. Spry Vigor is in the discard pile, so okay, doing that now. I want to do this, but I at a point where we're actually going to get more value out than we are right now, which is probably greedy. I guess we end up stuck with a bunch of cards in hand, which may be enough of a reason. We just get so little value out of doing it right now, but we do get the curse out, which is something. I don't think we're taking damage this turn, but we have like such low hand space is the other thing, especially since we do get whatever. I didn't even think about that. We just still get triple arcane blasted here because of the stuff we picked up. So we now have 2 turns where they aren't going to be sacking purity, but I think that's still a long ways off. I think we're gonna have to use that to cleanse. Yeah, we may as well just super cleanse here. Because we're not actually going to be able to play out all of them, but now we're no longer crystallized, which is something. And now we get a ton of powerful, and they try and kill us. Alright. This seems like a good time to do this, because we are going to get a ton of invest value out of Arcane Leak value out here. Although we don't have as much incoming damage as it looks like we do, because the incoming damage right now is not accounting for the fact that we're only going to be shocked for one of them. Yeah, one of these hits we will be shocked for, the other hits we will not. Alright, so I think we're actually safe here. Yep. This is going way better than I was expecting, if I'm being honest. Not having a weather effect here is also pretty relevant. I'm so used to like going into these fights and just like expecting weather. So plan here is to hope that we can get value out of invest, I think. And by value, I mean mana. Because if we can get a bunch of mana out of invest, we could balance the ritual potentially. Just taking all the mana we can get. It's actually not bad. Great, love to see it. Although it's not enough. Let's see how much damage we can get out. 1939. Alright, that'll have to do. And that I think is actually enough to bring this one down effectively. So like I said, just the simple act of taking any of them out is so important. Because now, yeah, we are down to only 2 of them. All right, we are now Arcane Linked, unfortunately. But, so we can eat a detonation here. Oh, this is actually perfect. Like, literally perfect that we just barely didn't explode. I have to put curse on you. This is a bit risky, like we could draw into exactly Def Mod, which we don't want to do. Yeah, I think I'm not going to draw just because I don't want to draw Def Mod. Because I want to be able to use Def Mod. Alright, then this turn no purity comes out. Oop, that's rude. Alright. That's going to happen. Which means I don't know that we can get enough damage out of that to justify it. It's like 12 and then 20 is the next number where this gets another hit. I think it's worth it, because we will be able to kill this at least. So I could do 78 with this. I think that's worth it. And all right. We get detonated, but we do not lose our purity. All right. There's the arcane leak again. Which is unfortunate for the invest, because we can't really invest into arcane leak unless we find whatever. I'm basically fishing for cleanse here. All right, we didn't find it. And that doesn't kill. I think we just end turn, and then we go again next turn. And I was kind of afraid of that. Doesn't punish us too hard, but it does punish us a little bit. And we have lethal here. That kills, I think. Just kidding. That kills. Just kidding. That kills. That went, like I said, way better than I was expecting. This goes well with the Boundless Ray. This, though, is just good. I don't think we can make this happen. Which boss are we fighting? All right, that one. That makes more arcane good. It's also okay, but like, we already have so many idle cards. Which reduces the value of additional ones. None of this does anything for us, unfortunately. That's okay. That's slightly better than not taking anything. This, though, I think an emergency mana supply is good enough to justify. And then this is absolutely one of our upgrades. And I think Boundless Ritual Plus has to be another one, because it scales up so much faster if it's upgraded. Although this being a whole bunch of extra draw is nice. This, though, goes to quite a bit more mana. Yeah. I think, although this goes to like so much more, we're going to go with that. I know, the Balance Ritual, I don't know that we need it. I don't think we actually will need it. I say, utterly uncertain if that's true or not. No. No. No, we're not going to fight Night Stalker, thank you. There's part of me that wants to see what this fight looks like. Like, I haven't seen what this fight looks like, and I just want to know. But this is not going to be a good time. Rip all of our purity. That's what we get for not taking more purity. That does nothing, but I think that's okay. On top. Okay, so we can do that to get the extra mana so that we can cleanse. And then I like just like trying to shed the purity or the weak. That does make me laugh. Doing that mostly for the week, if I'm being honest, but... We get shrivels here. Jesus Christ. 7 shrivels. One bright side is we are not mana leaked. Christ. We don't know attack into the poison, whatever. This is not the attack where it dispels this, I think. Yeah. We are now enfeebled for the rest of forever. This is the thing where we want to make sure we can't be dispelled. I think we just freeze here, just to be safe. All right. Very happy to have blocked that out. So reasonably happy to have those buffs on it, debuffs on it. We can get rid of that because we can just God, this is going to be another turn though where we just draw infinite shrivels, which is miserable. Oh, and it's more than I thought it was because yeah, it's 8 shrivels. Jesus Christ, please stop. All right. Oh, that was a mistake. We just get the evasion and then end turn. Rude. All right, we are absolutely cleansing a bunch this turn. First, we're seeing what we get out of that. It's just so much white flame. Christ. Yeah, we are absolutely going to end up restarting this. Alright. Was that enough to stop us from just dying right this second? No. There's our invincible proc. Oh, and opportunist is up. I didn't even realize. Freeze, please. Hopefully. Well, it's good to have dreams. Even if your dreams are stupid and impossible. Alright. Yeah, we're not even close. And we can't deal with another turn of infinite. Yeah, I'm just gonna bail. I had to try it. Alright, so we are going to go middle passage. Oh, interesting. I didn't actually know it was going to give us that. Is that better than... That's actually probably better than that. Well, better than that. Give me a second. All right. I think... Deaf field goes? Let's see what that gives me. Huh. So if I do this, I get all the pocket cards, which I think is worth it. Still unfortunate that that's the thing that came up. Good news is we are going to get to block the arcane link that's trying to get set up. And we just pitch this one. Actually, I'm going to reforge this. I think I want to get my mana back in my draw pile. And I think this thing needs to die first, because I think it's just the most annoying of the enemies. Alright. I could freeze, but I don't need to. There's a world where this ends up going poorly, which is that if this rolls arcane, we're kind of sad, but it's not the end of the world if that happens. Just a little sad. Yeah, no, it ends up being totally fine. We're going to do that. All right. Let's go keep pausing and unpausing as I talk with the one day and complain about rush mode because it bugs me. And I should stop. And I was like, why are you still playing rush mode if it tilts you so much? And you know what? I don't have answers for these questions. That's going to do quite a lot of damage there. I think we just want to go shield here. Alright. Okay, yeah, you are going to die. Yeah, you're just going to die to arcane detonations on this one. So that's fine. Okay. I could do damage, or I could def mod and do damage next turn. Rude. That should do something. Okay. Crystal Infection is a card that I don't know how I feel about. Usually the feeling slightly weak, but does give us some scaling. I don't know how I feel about the next fight coming up, though. That makes you feel better. Okay. You do not start with whatever. With purity, so... Oh, I should have gotten this out first. That's actually really bad that I didn't. Alright. I do have a plan, though. Taking decent amount of incoming damage here. I think we just use that. Still takes a decent amount of hits here, but could be worse. So there's a lot of ways this could go poorly. The biggest one being that if we have Arcane applied to us right now, okay, that's almost as bad. Because now we can't afford to play cards. That helps. That's actually the perfect thing for us to see. Because now we can afford to play some cards. Not a ton, but some. Alright, we can play one more card. I think we play this to start it counting up, even though we can't use it right now. And we do take a bunch of damage here. Would be nice if we found defense mods on turn one. The argument is we're going to find two of them, and because we weren't able to get shield up, we aren't going to be able to actually get a second cannon blast, which is unfortunate. So we need to transfer one of these. And somewhere one of these, yeah, is the other one of these, which is now gone. Why is our damage? Oh, because of the fortress. That's still going to apply 15 arcane. Does detonation. We do it there. And we're going to use that mostly just to up the whatchamacallit. And then I guess we just in turn. Unfortunately, you still are having kind of a bad deck. All right. Oh, whoops, I should have done that first. That was a mistake. Unfortunately, we do now take some damage. There's just so many debuffs coming out in this fight. So much damage coming out too. That's not the button I meant to press. This is going to be meta here. I want to be able to play this. I think this is the thing that needs to die the most. Unfortunately, despite my best efforts, we are still exploding and getting actually dispelled here. Christ. Have I ever mentioned how much I hate rush mode? Because I don't know if I have, but I do. I do hate rush mode. I hate rush mode a lot. I think we've got you down. This doesn't quite kill you, but it gets very close. So I think we can kill you off detonations on other things. Yeah, because that's just going to do 8 damage on that detonation alone. And we just need one more detonation. And you're donezo. Which means that unfortunately we don't have enough shield. Because there's just so much crystallized coming out. And we do not have enough cleanse. Alright, this turn is a mercy turn. Although, I don't love that we can't use that. Should get that out. Counting on at least one of these being mana. If not, I'm going to be pretty sad. Alright. I think... Alright. If I do that, it forces a shuffle, which I don't totally love. It also gives me another detonation here, but I don't know how much that matters. And we block some of the crystallizer coming out. Christ. And now we are super fatigued, which is incredibly obnoxious. Mana, no. Mana, no. Mana, no. Maybe. That's something. You can at least cleanse once. I think it's better than doing that. It at least gets rid of some of that. I think we're still dead though. Yeah, that's a problem. Part of it is like we just do not have damage right now. But we can't afford to play any cards into this. I guess we can afford to get shield, but I think that's all we can do. Because the problem is, that's it. Yep. I guess we have the whatever, so we're not just dead, but we didn't even get to keep Cannon Blast this turn because of how this shakes out. You just kill us right now. Yeah, because it's like, this is almost killing us. I guess we are still alive, technically. Barely. Although Cruelty could just kill us here. Yep, Cruelty just killed us. Alright. We're going to rest and cut, I don't know. And we're going to hope we can pull it out this time. So we don't have damage incoming on turn 1. Or not a ton, anyway, which is something. Okay. I think we just pitched that. I think we just have to try and focus down this jerk first. That was a much, much better turn 1, though. We'll see if we can translate that into a better overall fight. Let's actually get this out. Should have done a little sooner, but should we get mana out of this? Yes. Sweet. Which means I can use this to actually do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, I said I was going to focus this guy. I really don't want to do that right now. Although it does mean that we are going to lose our cannons. Yeah, we're not going to get to keep any cannons this turn. Which is something I should have considered. I should do that. So I'm going to do that before I cleanse. So the argument position I'm in right now is that I want to kill this one first, but my cards don't really enable that. You're getting out a pretty appreciable amount of damage overall, though, so you're cleansing. All right, that might make a difference. We'll see. The fact that these jerks can cleanse themselves is definitely not helping our case. All right, so there are one of these that need to go away. All right, last card in the deck is that, which I don't really care about. But we do want to put this in the discard pile, I think. Oh, that's actually perfect. Because we can just get rid of this. It's just gone, which makes life easier. Yeah, the fact these guys are all like healing and cleansing and they are super cleansing is absolutely causing problems as well. But I think we've got the middle one down. And we didn't get this fatigue corrupted this time, which is something. Man, here doesn't quite work out, does it? That's good evasion, though. That fatigue is really a heck of a thing. So if we find mana here, this is a good play. If we don't find mana, it was a bad play. We did find mana, it's a good play. Yeah, you can go up. We can actually just outright kill you now. We're absolutely going to take something off the board the instant we can. And then this evasion here is going to end up being perfect for saving us from having a bad time. Oh man, this ends up being amazing. We had exactly enough purity as well. Yeah, this is just... This run we're just luck... This particular fight, like that restart, we are now luck sacking. This I think is everything exactly as best we could hope. Which I guess means like, if we die, Alright. You are super dead. I want this one to die. Because I really want... Oh, that's actually perfect. All right. That's less perfect. I guess either part of that. But at least we only explode once and we weren't arcane weak. Alright, the weak doesn't matter this turn. The weak one doesn't. Let's pop you. So we are going to do a bit of mild bug abuse here, which is that we are going to try and kill the front two. If this dies last, we don't have to fight the thing that's in it. Which is absolutely the easiest part of this fight, but... So I really want to play this. Obviously is what I'm trying to get away with. But I also want this to die. So I think I'm going to do this. Make sure you die. Oh, you're just going to die to Arcane Detonation. Which is unfortunate. So the nice thing is, this guy doesn't apply debuffs. It can summon friends, which hopefully we can prevent it from doing that, because we do have several turns. Those debuffs are way less scary than some of the other stuff we could be getting. Fortunately, it seems very likely that we're going to have to kill this with an Arcane Detonation, which would kill this, which would... I think that's fine. Absolutely. I'm still doing this, though. Hey, the White Flame actually did something. That's going to be fine. So I want this Arcane Leak to go away, the evasion to go away, so that I can do this, because that should give us the skill. All right. And then Crystallize is handy against idle stones, mostly. I think we do want another cleanse source. I think this is good, because we want to be able to repeatedly... We want to detonate this boss a lot. Going to 1 mana may actually be worth it. I think that upgrade... I mean, getting the extra cleanse is important, because having double cleanses is very important against the whatever turn. I actually think this upgrade, because like we are probably going to end up with a few of whatchamacallits. Like, I'm okay with transforming that into one of these. Oh, I should get that out. doing that slightly differently, but I'm fine with spending a purity there. Important thing is we blocked this curse incoming because that's probably like, you know, 80,000 curse. All right, it's not important right now. We aren't going to need the Charred Hobble this fight. All right. A little surprised that this didn't gain more, whatchamacallit. I may transform a Cannon Blast here. So getting these detonations out while it has shock is good. Wow, that was way better than... Oh, because it was shock, so it took a lot more damage, of course. Oh, and of course the first hit also did that was the other thing I missed. All right, so yeah, it flipped. Which there's really just no way to stop it from flipping. But our goal here is not really to stop it from flipping. Our goal here is just to as much as possible mitigate the damage. We do not have another transform handy, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, we don't have another transform handy, but we do have this cleanse. Luckily, the base damage on this thing is pretty low, so the main thing we do have to deal with here is the, whatchamacallit? Is the powerful. So it's very important that this is in our draw pile once we shuffle. Okay, I really, really would like to see a way to transform this. Because the sooner we can make that go away, the happier we are. All right, that'll do. There is cleanse available here, but there's not a ton. So I think I'm fine doing that. It's not a good time to do that. So yeah, like we are a long way from getting our from fully solving our problems, but we are in, I'd say, pretty good shape overall. So the reason I kept this is because we still have 2 ways to transform in the draw pile, so. All right, very happy to just do that. It's a lot of trash. Well, I guess that's where our everything's going to go. Transform one of them at least. I think that makes sense when we're about to treasure, just because it's worth like 12 arcane. So I want to avoid, because I think Cruelty is probably looped, I want to do everything I can to avoid getting Arcane whatever set up on us. Oh, but it won't matter because... Whatever. Well... I swear, I keep thinking we're making progress towards deal with it, and then it just keeps getting shield back. Okay, yeah, see, this is what I was afraid of. Hopefully we'll get okay turn this turn. Fortunately, we have a ton of shield, because it turns out this guy is surprisingly manageable. So we're going to do that, so that hopefully if we get Arcane detonated, it ends up being fine. Yeah, we do have the old one too. Fortunately, we only get detonated once, which means that it eats both of our purity, but that's it. And this is so much easier than the last fight was. We're going to do that so we can get extra Arcane weakness out. Should have done that first. Oh, no. Maybe. Trying to get shock out. I need to transform that. Love to get a shock out here. No luck. Naturally, like the next card was... Well, alright. And now we get a lot of trash put in our draw pile. Actually, I think I'm okay with freezing this out. Like, I think we've seen its full set of moves, and like that's the only one that's even slightly a problem. So... Oh. I think we can save that for a better turn. I do want to get this out of the hand, though. So much white flame. And it's just not going to help. We can deal with that. Probably going to want to draw at some point. I really would like to get a shock out. Nice. Alright. Just get more curse at this point. Kind of all in on cursing. Arcane Converter absolutely helping us ensure that this thing doesn't actually ever get stuck going. We're actually going to get cursed here, but... Oh, the fatigue is actually annoying, but we are at 126 max shield, so it's fine. Why not? Just do that. Alright. Progress is being made. Just barely going to avoid eating this Doom Tick, I think. Okay, so that is out again. I don't think we have any clones, but we can afford to just not do anything this turn. Even if we eat the Doom Tick, I think we actually end up being fine. I think this ends up being worth it. Because we explode. But we are able to prevent whatever from going off. Alright, and then that's got to be it, I think. But that does good work. And now we are very close to getting this kill. Yeah, we eat the Doom Tick, but we're fine. Sometimes you just eat Doom Ticks, you know? You're just hungry. You're just hungry for Doom. Alright. Let's get a screenshot of that. And we're just going to get the kill. Alright. So there were actually 2 restarts, of course. One from Night Stalker and one from that elite fight. So we got there. It took us an hour and 20 minutes. Got what you'd expect for rush mode. That's going to be it. I will see you next time. Until then, toodles.